It's not funny. Y'all, we're here. We're finally in person. This is the first thing we're ever recording in person.
We made it.
And today we're talking about
Invincible.
season 2 specifically. He's
Yes, we
more
are.
informed than I am. And I'm going easy on my stomach today, y'all. I got my fruit, okay?
I'm clearly not going easy. I'm going unhealthy as fuck. I got this little Smirnoff thing, something like, and then I got a flatbread pizza from Nick and Norm's. If y'all know, y'all know.
We went to Nick and Norman's today.
We did. And I'm ready to eat this pizza. But yeah, Invincible Season 2, the season of trauma and healing. Multiple forms of trauma. Take your pick.
And I think that's why I wasn't as into it. I just be I don't know if it's just, I mean, I know I'm that way as a person, but if it's the added trauma of Walking Dead being my favorite show and just seeing my people get beat down so much over the years, I'm like, Mark, please, please, Mark, please.
But see, I know you don't watch superheroes, but the refreshing thing is about this superhero show in particular is that Mark does not have plot armor that superheroes have. He will literally get his ass beat. He will literally fail. He will literally watch the people around him die and can't do shit about it. Like that is why people are drawn to the show because it's different. And really,
It is, because I don't even watch superhero stuff. I really love season 1. Season 1 had me crying. For uncut reaction videos on talkingtv.com and yours are on.
Big Bro knows this reacts.
But I prefer season 1 to season 2, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. At one point throughout season 2, I was falling asleep.
I like both equally, honestly.
Equally?
I don't know at this moment that I could pick one over the other. Season 1 laid the ground for it, but season 2 I feel like carried the story in a very big way, and I feel like it was more enjoyable for me because I know what's going on. I know the characters. I'm comfortable with them. I liked Amber a lot more this season, and I actually felt bad.
I always liked Amber.
I did not like Amber in the first season. Like I could not get behind her ideology of that. Mark kept his secret from her because you were just his girlfriend at this time. Like I don't fucking know you like that. I don't know if this relationship gonna work. So why would I tell you my biggest secret?
But she wasn't mad at him when he did tell her.
No, she was. Remember, she still broke up with him. She's like, "You still lied to me." I'm like,
no, she didn't.
She did. I was so pissed.
When did she do that?
Literally, he told her after all, because remember he kept flaking on her because he had to go save the world. And then he finally told her, and she was like, "You still lied to me." I'm like,
no, you talking about when he came back to school after being gone for the first couple of months when his friend was covering for him, his roommate?
No, I'm talking about season 1. I'm going way back.
This
season she was great.
That's what
I'm talking about season 1 when they
I always
like she initially broke up with him. No, she pissed me off the first season. I was like, how do you not understand where he's coming from?
And she's still been putting up with his shit because
even though she don't have to.
Yeah. No, because
season 2 she did good.
Her fucking relative died, and she's sitting in her dorm, sad as fuck, and her boyfriend running all over the goddamn galaxy, fighting fights that he don't even have to fight. Oh my god, it's y'all. I think I know what it is. It's Omni Man. I am so fucking sick of Omni Man. I love Mark. I ain't gonna say that. That's a lie. I like Mark. Love Debbie. She raised a good kid. Mark be getting on my nerves. Because, okay, you want to be a superhero so bad, that's all you've ever wanted to be. I'm going to need for you to start killing niggas. Fuck all this. We're going to beat shit out of them. The jails is going to be full at some point, Mark. Some of these niggas need to die. Some of these niggas need to die. No, Mark is too fucking nice.
That's the superhero. That's how you know you don't watch superheroes. You don't want to kill. Like, that's like the line you don't want to kill.
But...
you can't name too many superheroes that kill. It's a small
I can't even name 5, period. But it's not funny. You don't think Mark should start killing niggas?
Oh yes,
I get on my nerves for 2 fucking seasons.
I'm all for the heroes killing the people because some people should not be left alive, like Batman and Joker. Joker should not be left alive after all the damage you do. Mark, some of these villains, the Lizard League needed wiped off the board. Like,
Jesus Christ,
because we all underestimated them. Hold on, they showed their ass. So I'm like, hold on, no, wipe them out.
These people are blowing up cities, women, children, people walking down the street enjoying their day. These niggas need to die, Mark, and you still being nice. No, fuck these people.
It just goes, I guess the whole point of it is they don't want to be hypocritical. If villains kill, how can the heroes kill? What makes them different?
Them kind of people don't need to exist. It's the good people job to stop shit.
It is, but
that's literally
killing is killing.
That's restoring
it's
balance.
It's all illegal. So you're saying superheroes can kill, but regular people can't.
I didn't say they can't. Some people need to die. restore balance to the universe.
My whole thing is when they capture these villains, why is there not an execution? Like that's what they should do. Like
why we not killing niggas on the spot? Fuck all the capturing. You're blowing up people.
What Omni-Man do? You don't like Omni-Man, but he do. Okay, but in the first few episodes of season 1, he was just wiping people out. Remember that alien race came and he just wiped them out. He went to their planet and killed everybody. That's the ideology, but look what it did to him. Like he became so desensitized that killing humans in mass numbers is not even phasing him. Like,
Omni-Man is a Viltrumite. We don't even know how old this nigga is.
Well, he's a couple hundred years old.
Exactly. We don't even know how old he is. I know he's in the hundreds. I just don't know how many. We don't even know how old he is. We're not gonna defend the Viltrumites. So that's no.
No, I'm just saying but that's the two different type of people: the ones that kill and the ones that don't.
Omni-Man kicked it off in season 1, killing all the Guardians of the Galaxy, or whatever the hell they call it. I genuinely don't know what they call it. Mocked them. The first episode, I was like,
that's what hooked me. Because I didn't know what I was watching. I was like, okay, this is pretty decent.
I was gonna watch it anyway because obviously Stephen Kirkman.
That's what drew me.
Mr. Marquand.
That scene hooked me. I was like, oh, they ain't playing around.
My favorite Walking Dead actors is voicing a lot of these characters. Ross is voicing 3. I'm finna Google it.
Kari voicing, I think, multiple black characters. They always have him voicing multiple black characters in the animation.
Shout out to him and I said, let me see. I think Ross is doing at least 3. I'm pretty sure Ross is the fish man.
Yes.
Let me see. Let me tell you something. Once they said Steven in the very beginning, I said, oh.
Yeah. I watched it from the very first episode, the first day.
Okay.
That's Marvel.
No, I know, but I didn't know he was
Immortal.
The nigga that got shot in the head.
Rex and
the dude who got a new body.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he was him.
Nah, I can hear it. No.
Mm-hmm. Let me see he plays Immortal.
Aquarius, back to the left.
No,
it was a list right there.
Immortal.
Aquarius,
shit.
Robot, Curse, Biplane, and various others.
Exactly.
So more.
But yeah. Shout out to.
And Kari is what? He's.
I gotta see who Kari is.
What's the name?
Let's see how many you know before I Google it.
He's the leader dude. Can't think of his name. Don't really care too much for him. He most of the black people except the new one. The new one.
I knew he was this black man.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
I don't know his name either.
The leader.
Black Samson.
Yes. Kyle and various. Who the fuck is Kyle?
I don't know.
Click on Kyle.
Oh, him.
Who is that?
Mm-hmm.
Click on him. What do you do? Who's his people? A jock male from the one that was flirting with Amber.
I figured he was somebody that was at school. So they do random characters too.
Oh yeah. Kari plays most of the black people.
Okay.
The only time they swap Kari out is if it's like another main black character. Then they want there to be a differential. But in all the animated shows I've seen Kari in, he voices all the side black characters.
He was in Teen Titans, right? Cyborg?
Yes, he's Cyborg. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But he'll voice villains too. Like the one-off villains and stuff. Yeah. But Kari gets around. Yeah. Shout out to him.
So do you like Invincible Season 2 better than Season 1?
I told you they're equal. I can't.
It's Season 1 for me for a landslide.
I like the Season 1 threats better. So I guess I can say I can say Season 1 gives me the edge there. The first 4 episodes were slower this season than the initial 4.
It's the new Guardian that I don't like either. I hate Rex. Like, he's not funny. His commentary do not make me laugh. He's very much cringe.
He's made to be unlikable.
Like, I'll be sitting here like...
Yeah. No, that was purposeful.
I don't like any of the Guardians at all. I don't
really care. I really watch for the Grayson family. That's what I watch. And Adam Eve. I love Adam Eve.
I was like, can we get back to Mark? I would literally rather watch Amber do her homework than Rex talk. I'd be like, oh my God, shut up. Nobody cares. Like, he's the annoying character. Like, everybody be so sick of him, but it was less Mark. It was a whole lot about the Guardians. It was a lot with them. We barely saw Adam Eve.
Right.
We saw her on the end, and I fuck with her.
I think that's why they gave her special, because it was like she gonna be. Like,
oh, I didn't see that. Nope.
Oh my god! It has one of the best fight scenes in animation I've ever seen.
Oh wow! She was beating the shit out of people.
It was even.
Oh, they was getting shit. She was getting shit beat out of her.
It's a good. You gotta watch that one.
It's a few things I need to watch, y'all.
There was a small connection within the season to the special, but I ain't gonna spoil it since you still need to see it. But no, I've always loved Adam and Eve, and I'm actually kind of happy, because I know we jumping around, but I'm actually happy that they're leaning towards a relationship between them two, because I've kind of always shipped them. But I started liking Amber this season, but I'm like, there's no way it's going to work.
She's human.
Yes, she can't be there. And like she said it so perfectly. Because he's saving people, that's the perfect excuse to get out of anything. So she feels like she has no agency. Like, She don't.
It could be like, girl, I just had to go to France.
Like, literally, I had to go save some people. Like, you're a shit person if you say, fuck them people, like, let them die, it's about me. Like, you can't be, she's not that type of person. So it's like, she always is the one that ends up alone. They're both too nice.
But Mark is more too nice than her.
Yeah, so I think it'll work out better with him being with Eve, because they can actually fight together, go on missions together, things like that. So I'm excited to explore that personally.
I don't think Mark feel that way about Eve at all.
I think you do.
I think you don't.
I
feel like he really saw her as a friend, because why, when he had a chance to say something at the end of season 2, he didn't say it?
He's not ready.
That's what you think?
Trauma. He's not ready. And
I never saw anything between them. I always knew she liked him. No, I always knew she liked him. I've never seen him even hint at the fact that he liked her. Because didn't he know her before Amber? Why
they went to high school together.
Why he didn't get with her then?
I think she thought she was out of his league. I think that's why. Remember, he was still a human while they were still going to high school together.
That's true. He didn't get his powers until he around 18.
And he focused on training.
It was right before graduation.
Yeah, he was focused on training, missions, getting his ass beat,
and healing. And traumatized him.
And then the thing with Amber started like really early on. So it really, they didn't have that time together.
They just missed each other.
Literally, that's what it was. And they're gonna check on each other. They do check.
They do. They are friends. I don't see that he like her.
I do. I think it's there, but
I see that she like him.
She definitely does. That's
I already knew.
Yeah,
when she said it, I said, "Girl, I knew that."
It's definitely more from her end than his end, but I think his feelings are buried deep down in. I think we'll see that in season 3. I really do. They're going to be a couple. I already know it, and I'm going to be here for it. But whether it's going to work out or not,
I'm not going to be mad at it, because at least I know she loves him. Right. And if he goes into a relationship with somebody, Mark is not the type of person to just get into a relationship with anybody. So,
right,
that'd be cute.
And I don't think he's ready though, because of what's coming. He could die. He knows that. She could die. And like, I don't know. I think he wants to be focused, especially after coming out of a relationship that didn't just work. Like, most people don't like to jump to it. Like, if you're a serious person, you don't like to jump from relationship to a relationship. So I think there's going to be a minute, probably halfway through season 3, but I'm here for it. I love Adam Eve. She's, I could say,
I need to see it special.
She's top 3 for me. Who is your top 3, by the way?
Debbie. I like Debbie. I love Debbie. I like Mark. I hate Omni-Man. That white man said that Debbie was a pet to him all these years. I'm not gonna forget that.
That was the most disrespectful thing I've ever heard.
That white man called that Asian lady a pet. I said, you know what? Okay. He's just done unforgivable stuff. You're Omni-Man at the end of the day. You knew what your mission was when you got sent to Earth.
We need him
and you
to kill.
Was literally with Debbie for like 20 years. And did that lady. Like, could you imagine being with one person for 2 fucking decades and they just pull the rug out from under you and say you was a pet? I'm not letting it go.
And then you can't whoop their ass.
Okay. Okay, like, it's not funny. That's not
you can't whoop.
That's not funny. Like, she can stab that nigga and he'll be like, ouch.
Like, you can't do nothing to him. Like, you're hurt and he going on living and you can't do shit about it. But be hurt. Like, that's terrible.
And he got the audacity to sneak and send a fucking bug to go get Mark. Now, let me tell you something. When that bug came to get Mark from school, I said, you better not go with him, Mark. I don't like this. I don't know what's going on, but you better not go with him. I never would have guessed in a million years that we was going to see Omni-Man. I just thought it was like a trap where somebody was trying to kill Mark. We get to this planet full of bugs, and this nigga done married the queen bug and had a baby. He'll take care of your brother. Excuse me.
What's the baby name?
I don't know.
She
named him. She named him.
It's gonna come to me. We're gonna keep talking. It's gonna come to me.
Well, you know, like, I'm so mad at. First of all, the last time I saw Omni-Man, the definition, he beat the slop out of Mark. Mm-hmm. He beat the slop out of Mark. I'm talking about. He was damn near a puddle in the ground. You beat the shit out of your son. That was the last time I saw you. And now the next time I see you, you sent one of your wife goons to go get him and bring him back because you want him to take his brother to Earth and protect his brother. Get the fuck. It's selfish. Fuck Omni-Man. No. Dog, that's good.
And then this might pull up.
Ain't saying sorry. And act like he ain't never did shit to Debbie. Like you was not with this lady for 20 fucking years. And pulled the rug out from under that lady. Thank God she had her own money and stuff like that. Could you imagine if she didn't have nothing? Literally. Like she always had her own life outside of her husband. Like if she didn't have that, she really would have been fucked.
But let me say something too about that whole situation. Cecil. Because we gotta get on Cecil.
I like Cecil.
Oh. I do. But he was really gonna take care of that family, especially after what they went through. He told Debbie she ain't gotta pay nothing, but she said, no, I got this. I want my independence. Yeah, so shout out to Cecil though for offering. Like he
Debbie
always
better
got
than me
back.
because I wouldn't be going to work, Debbie.
But she can't just sit there with her thoughts. I think it's her whole thing. Like she'd be too worried about her son. I know she do need somebody. Well, now she got a baby to take care of.
Okay.
Since I got put
up. A purple baby.
What is his name? Look it up. Since you got.
I know. Since we won't.
I'm finna get mad. What is his name? Little purple baby.
Oliver. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't like that name. They could have gave him a better name.
They could have.
But yeah.
The way, hold on, we're gonna jump to the finale real quick because the way I was rooting for Oliver to get some powers at the end of the season.
Okay.
Because like Demi's sitting there taking a beating, Mark going through dimensions. The baby is literally getting tossed through the air, right? Like I'm like, oh my god, this baby Viltrumite powers got to kick in at some point. Like they say, the bugs grow fast. Like come on now, like, give me something. But the fact that the baby was not injured despite being thrown around,
but Debbie caught him when he
hit his head though the one time. Remember?
But that wasn't hard. It was just a little poof.
Shit.
Human babies.
That sound effect sounded hard to me.
Human babies hit their head hard than that. I done seen the baby hit the corner of a table. Okay. But no, Debbie, when he really threw the baby, Debbie
she did.
Knocked shit over. Did a football dive and caught that baby.
But the fact that he was really unfazed, I think his Viltrumite powers has kicked in. He's just not conscious enough to focus the power into something that to help anybody.
Look, human plus Viltrumite equals Mark. He didn't get his until he was 18.
I know, but see the bug, he should get it soon. But that's the thing too.
Before, if he do have powers, it'll be before 18.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because Mark, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the sad thing is too, the bug baby gonna die before Mark.
I know that's not funny.
That's a sad thing. Like, and then the other interesting point too.
Wait, and that was playing on Mark's compassion, giving him the whole sob story about how your new wife gonna die, and you want your son to be with his brother and raise him and have a life and all that other shit is just crazy to me. Never, like.
Can I be honest?
Mark was way nicer to me. I would have at least cussed my daddy the fuck out. I would have cussed Omni-Man the fuck out. Like Mark had an attitude, but he was supposed to what? He was supposed to.
That's because all of it was just so shocking. Like he was literally in shock,
and he would have got cussed the fuck out.
But you know what? I think Omni-Man did this not because he really liked that bug like that, but because it was a strategical move. He knows they grow fast. I think he was trying to help Mark have some backup. Because he knew,
that's a good way to look at it.
He knew that baby would grow fast, and he would have another Viltrumite to watch his back. And that one can grow faster, so it can grow stronger than Mark, hopefully, in theory. So I think that's why he did that as a strategical move, because he knows his war is coming. He knows Earth is not safe, and he knows Mark is stubborn. So I can't help you per se, or he's gonna help eventually. But like he's like, I can at least give you some backup a little bit. Though he probably shouldn't have more than one.
But my thing is, why would you kill all the Guardians then? You knew the Viltrumites was about to get you anyway because you never fulfilled your mission. So what the fuck was the point of killing you? I thought he took all his anger out when he killed all the Guardians in the first
No, he
episode.
wasn't angry. He did that because that was his mission. But he was expecting, like in the other universes, for Mark to fall in line.
But he didn't do that until after Mark got his powers.
Right. I think that might be how he does it in all the universes. But
you think he got some more kids somewhere? He probably do. What you think? He's
I think
old.
He was depressed for a while, so I don't think he really started thinking.
No, I'm talking about before Mark.
Oh. No, because he was in the military. That training.
He was.
So he was. So. And they just don't seem affectionate. Like if they have a baby, I feel like it's
well, they having babies because they reproducing.
No, but I'm saying it's like I don't think it's like we raising a baby together. Oh, ship this baby off.
They got I know they got a Viltrumite school system set up.
Yeah.
All right, so we kill niggas and we go around conquering planets throughout the galaxy. I hate the Viltrumites. That's just terrible.
They are. They're literally the worst.
Anything where people are going around conquering people, I'm like, I don't want to watch this.
It's definitely a different take, and that's why people are into it. Yeah. Because it's Omni-Man mirrors Superman in a sense. And so the one thing
I've
that's
never
different,
seen anything Superman, so feel free to explain.
History lesson. So Superman, all his people are killed when he is a infant. Literally like seconds after he's born. His parents send him off on a rocket ship towards Earth. So they all die because of their ignorance. The parents tried to warn them, like, it's because they weren't taking care of their planet. And their planet was going to explode, but nobody was trying to listen to any of that. So he was the only sole survivor of his planet. But when he gets his powers from our yellow sun. So the theory is if they had an army of Supermen, they could take over the world. They could kill people. They could do what the Viltrumites are doing. But the difference between the Viltrumites and the Kryptonians is the Viltrumites don't need sunlight.
Never knew they were the Kryptonians.
Yeah.
I just learned a new word today.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, what if an army of Supermen are just conquering the galaxy? That's what this show is kind of the premise of. But they can't.
See, I don't like shit like that.
Yeah, they can't use the name Superman. So. We got Omni-Man, but the whole Guardians mirrored the Justice League, which is DC. The whole superheroes.
Y'all, I do want to read the Invincible comics at some point, by the way, but I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I think everybody's so attracted to this because it's different. Because DC is not going to give us a story like that necessarily because it's essential to Superman's story that his people die. So there's never been, I don't think, or there might be, but there's not like a popular storyline where like the Kryptonians are just murdering people across the galaxy. So this was.
So he really is the only one left.
Superman, yeah. Well, no, there were people that were imprisoned, but they had to put them back in prison. Or there's a newer version of Superman.
I'm about to say because I know he ain't the only one out of a whole planet. It's some people that slip through the cracks.
Just the criminals. They have like a separate thing off planet that they got.
What about the people that were monitoring the prison?
No, there's no monster. So it's like a whole different dimension. Like you can't do nothing in there. You can't escape. You got to be let out. So the people there were trapped for hundreds of years. You don't age.
Oh my God!
You don't need to eat, drink
for all eternity.
Well, their sentence was only like 40 years or something like that. But they were gone. I'm sorry. Their sentence might have been like 10 years.
Okay, but because the planet blew up,
right,
they couldn't go back.
Right, so they were in there longer than that. So when Superman had time to grow up, so they served more than what their sentence was. But when they came out, they wanted to make Earth a new Krypton. So it's a whole story. I could really go into the whole thing, but let's focus.
Yeah, I know nothing of the sort. Yeah, but I think that's what it was for me about season 2. I don't like Omni-Man, and the fact that he even gets to talk to his son, he don't deserve to even breathe the same air as Debbie, unless he's just gonna worship the ground.
No, Debbie got done fucking dirty the whole way through, but she was suffering from so much trauma, and then for her to finally go find some solace in another group of people.
As soon as she's getting her groove back, she started going out a little bit. She started talking to this man. First of all, Debbie wasn't even going to work at one point. They was like, Debbie, you all right? Stop it. And Debbie go to work every day.
She can get her check.
Okay.
Like
Debbie was going to work every day. She started falling off a little bit. As soon as she getting herself back together, Mark come home with a fucking baby.
But even before that, remember she was she was talking to the dude, and then she ended up slipping because that one person said, "Don't let them know who you was dating."
Yep.
And then they said Omni-Man, and the dude snapped on her. And then she lost her solace because she couldn't go back there because they all hate her.
A bar wasn't a good place for her to go at first anyway. You need to go somewhere quiet, like
But I think she wanted to talk to somebody because, like, she can't talk to nobody but Mark, and Mark don't be wanting to talk.
Debbie needs some friends. She ain't got no girls to kiki with. That's really what she needs. Is some girls.
It's because they have it all a secret, like nobody know. They hold.
No, I'm talking about just have like some regular friends, so that way you can be normal. You ain't got to talk about Omni Man, but you should have friends. I've never seen Debbie call a friend, "Hey, girl." Mm-hmm.
All she got is the one man that make Omni Man suits. What's his name? Oh no, you don't know the fucking name.
Wasn't it a man that was friends with Omni Man and him and his woman used to go on picnics? Didn't they have French accents? Who was that lady? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, that was the Fast One's wife.
And he's dead, right? Because Omni Man killed him.
Yes.
Wasn't she crying to her one day?
Yes.
And then she had to tell her that Omni Man killed him?
Yes.
Did she tell?
Well, she already. I think she knew when everybody else knew.
But she didn't know that Omni Man was her husband.
She did know. They knew. They knew of each other. Yeah. I think the superheroes.
No, I'm saying she didn't put two and two together that he is Debbie's husband. Because her and Debbie were friends. I remember they used to talk on the phone.
I remember she came to the house.
Yeah, that's the only lady I've ever seen Debbie talk to.
She gave Debbie something too, but I don't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm. And now Debbie got a babysitter. Shout out to her. I want a little bit of story about that lady would be cool, like a little quick flashback. Cause how she know how to work with superhero babies? Like who you been taking care of? I like her. She a cool babysitter. She with the shits. I like her. I like the babysitter.
Sent by Cecil. She said, "I ain't gonna hold you. Cecil sent me, but I don't work for Cecil. I'm gonna work for you."
Okay.
Keep it real. That's all Debbie wanted in the first place. Like we know everybody that's coming to this door is gonna be for Cecil. But don't make it so obvious.
Because she knows she ain't got 50 friends. She like, what you here for?
How you know about this job? Where'd you find it?
Okay. Because I don't think she posted a listing anywhere. I don't remember how she got those people in there.
Yeah, because he's purple, so it can't just be no regular baby.
Exactly.
But she don't want to spy for Cecil either. Mm-hmm. Even though, really, I think after the last episode, we need some spy equipment. I need you to listen.
Let me tell you something.
Because what was the key words that y'all be looking for that get y'all to listen? Because we just said a whole bunch of different words, and y'all ain't come while Debbie was getting her ass beat.
Listen, this is the thing.
I would have been shouting, Omni Man. I would have been shouting something like.
Ever since Omni Man did what he did, I think that Cecil had her house bugged ever since. If it wasn't already.
He said it.
When?
He said it in one of the season 2 episodes. He
might have been when I was falling asleep.
Because remember, something happened at the house, and then they popped up. And then she's like, "Oh, so you're listening to me now?" He's like, "Well, keywords, yes."
Oh yeah, he did say that. But
that's why I'm like, she should have said the key words, and he would have popped up.
Cecil was in a million places at once.
Right. I don't blame. I like Cecil genuinely. Like he genuinely looks out for the people, and he's very stoic sometimes, but he does care about people's feelings.
And I want to know what happened to his face.
I do too. He needs a back.
He's been doing this
like
for
how
a
they
long
did
time.
Adam Eve special next season in between.
And how old is he?
I couldn't tell you that.
So
I couldn't tell you that.
I would like a backstory on that. I'm so tired of Omni Man. It don't make no sense. I fucking hate him. I understand it go with the story, but I don't like him though. Like I look him and I see a piece of shit. I'm like, you're terrible. You're not even a human being, but you are terrible, sir. Literally. Yeah, he's terrible. The heartbreak with Mark and Amber. I'm still not over it. When he came to her school looking at her, she was like,
I know, at the end.
And he was gone.
I know, see, I'm just excited for Adam Eve and Mark.
No, I was about to no, and I don't know. I just don't see it with him and Adam Eve. I really like Amber. I don't know. But I like Adam Eve. That's what's crazy.
I love her. That's
like,
so my top 3: Mark, Adam Eve, Cecil, then Debbie, then William. William is funny.
Really, it's that Debbie. Who I like Cecil. I love Debbie. I love Cecil. It's fuck Omni Man. I like Mark. He's a really good main character, but he's too nice. Like I'm waiting on him to bring out that Viltrumite Mark. Like you could still be the sweet child that Debbie raised and still have your morals. But if you're going to be a superhero, you're crazy if you think you can keep your hands clean.
And that's what that whole ending for season 2 is about.
Exactly.
Like, there's no way to go to war with Viltrumite and you're not killing none of them.
He was disgusted with himself. I'm talking about throwing Mark. Like, this nigga just broke. He snatched on my arm. Like
a genuinely good person will be upset about killing somebody. Like, that's just not.
But throwing up over it though, he was disgusted. Like, was it because he had all them damn brains? Like, ooh, that dude head was so fucking big. Fuck Angstrom Levy. Cause no, I'm pretty sure this is how everybody feels that actually watched it. Sir, you hooked yourself up to that machinery. You wanted to do that. The 2 blue niggas, you went and recruited the 2 blue niggas because that's their machine. and you was trying to get all the information together because you wanted to help the world and all of that. Okay, that's cool. Shit goes south, and then you come back telling Mark you turned me into this. You got all this information and can't remember what the fuck happened? That was you, sir.
And then every other version of Mark in every dimension deserve an ass whooping, but this one, and you come whoop his ass.
That's why he came to this one, because he know Mark with the cape was cutting niggas' heads
The ones
off.
that was executing people.
That's exactly what I was about to do. Literally, he was okay.
Goddamn.
Fuck out of here. That's why he came over here fucking with this Mark, because all them other Marks smoked his ass and he tired. Just like Debbie told him. You just like mad because you turned out right in here. And then that's when he broke her arm because he was mad because she said that. But
he genuinely could not fathom that there was a good version of Mark. Like, he kept fighting it. Like,
but this the thing. How you came from this dimension, Mr. Know Everything. You don't remember what the fuck happened? Mark didn't
because they all hooked together. So remember when he was trying to remember, when he was like, when she said good person. He started getting that headache. Yeah, and then he started remembering everybody else's trauma, and their trauma became his trauma. And that's why he just kept fighting. But he was, he didn't have any beef with our Mark. But he couldn't compute it. Like, it was weird. But
you came up. I feel like you a bitch. You came over here fucking with this Mark because he smoked you in 30 other dimensions, and you think you got laid.
You got the memory of every ass whooping.
Okay.
I mean, like,
Mark was smoking that nigga. For no reason. He was at work getting smoked, with his wife getting smoked, hiding with his son getting smoked. Like, it's not funny. It's not funny. But as soon as they showed Mark with looked like he had the black eye mask on with the cape flowing, I said, "Oh,
yeah."
But no, yeah, it's fuck Angstrom. I did not guess that he was gonna be the villain to end the season. I never could have guessed. Like, I'm not surprised that he came back, but never in a million years, because it seemed like a good storyline that was gonna come back around at some point. I never in a million years would have guessed that nigga was gonna pop up with all them fucking memories.
Doing that and get on there with Mark. Yeah, I was like,
and we didn't even know he had powers. I didn't, because when we met him and he was doing that, nigga was not doing that portal shit. He was not doing all of that. Like, did he already have that?
Yes. Yeah, he did.
When he got hooked up to the machines, he was doing portals.
Yes. That's how they all got together to get into the machine. Remember, they all was in the machine.
Did they actually show it? I just remember he popped up, recruited the two blue niggas, because that's their machine.
Yeah, remember, they were all hooked up to the machine, and then when it blew up, they all kind of merged into his head, and that's why it got big. But they was all... I mean, I think it was.
Shit he was doing the Mark.
Yeah, the dimension.
I never saw him do that before.
Because remember, we started the season off in another universe, and then he ended up in ours, I think. But I had to relook at it. It's literally only been.
That's another thing I don't like. I hate time travel stuff.
I love time travel.
I hate it,
but it is hard to keep up with. Like, you literally.
Why do I have to keep up with 80 timelines in my head? I'm just trying to enjoy watching TV.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. He might not have been from that universe. I don't know if his Angstrom was involved, because his Angstrom that was in Mark's timeline, if he was there, he wouldn't have had no trauma. So he had to have been from that other universe that we saw initially. So yeah, he could dimension jump. I think he just saw that our dimension was the safest, so that's why he decided to build a machine there. And then he had a lot of the other ones hooked up to it. I think some of them were hooked up like interdimensionally, and then others were like actually physically there, I think.
Yeah, before we saw Angstrom explode in his machine, if it's a video of him doing them portals, because I don't think he ever did that shit. Because when he started doing that to Mark, I was
not crazily like he did.
When he was doing that shit,
yeah. Because remember
Mark was falling for it every time. 90% of the time, Mark fell for it.
In the beginning, when Mark snapped Adam Eve's neck slightly to where it broke her back and she was paralyzed, he jumped out. He went through the portal and disappeared. So they didn't get him, but they got the rest of the resistance. So he can do it. It just he wasn't doing it that crazily, like jumping to dimensions.
But did they ever show him doing it in any capacity? I don't remember seeing it. I'm gonna look it up.
They did. That first episode they did.
In the season 1, episode 1?
Season 2, episode 1. Yeah, his first appearance. Yeah, right there, season 2, episode 1.
Cause I do not remember that.
Not Daenerys popping up, trauma.
Okay. Y'all go watch our Game of Thrones podcast. It was fucking crazy.
Where's the post credit? It would have been before that.
Where's the portal?
The opening scene.
Cause yeah. I'm finna give
That's
up. But I just wanted to see if he was gonna die. I'm sorry.
See, because it's a bunch of them hooked up to the machine, if I'm not mistaken. So they all dimension jumped here.
What's the name of them blue people? What are their people called?
The Marauders or something like that.
Not your ringer on.
That's my watch. Wait, you skip. Wait, man. Beginning.
He's not using the portal.
No, I'm saying they all there, ain't they? There was a couple people in that machine. Go back to the beginning.
But look, no. That's the machine. Of course, the machine would do that.
No, the people there. They all dimension jumped here.
I'm waiting. I want to see that they show it. Cause I
see they all right there. That's how they got here. It's the portal.
They didn't. Where did they show it? I need to see it. Is what I'm saying.
Before this, you ain't got Prime. You got to pull up the whole episode.
You don't pull up. Look, talk about something. That's why I pulled this up.
We can talk about Cecil. What's his first in command name?
The nigga with the glasses.
That's 99% robot now.
Yeah, the white man.
Trauma. Again, and then I like how they related that to William's boyfriend story.
That was so cute. That's what I like Will. His roommate, I like Will.
Because that was terrible. Like, I would be upset. You could have left me dead for all the trauma I'm about to endure.
No, but he told him that's what he wanted. He just couldn't remember because he told them to wipe his memory because he didn't want to.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the boy, the teenage William's boyfriend.
I'm about to say because the dude that worked for Cecil definitely asked for that.
Oh no, he did.
He go to work every day. He know what he signed up for.
Definitely. I understand because I would want my memory wiped, but nah. If I was the boyfriend, kill me because that torture.
Was he about to jump off the roof?
Yeah, he was like he's gonna kill himself because I would too. I mean, just remembering how I was being cut up and all of that, like no.
Terrible.
It's right. Go back. Right here. Go down. And then 10 seconds. Keep going. Because they're gonna try to kill him. He jumped through the portal.
Yeah.
You went too. You be going too fast. Wait.
Yeah. I still don't. Yeah, because I need to see this shit where he was actually doing portals. When he started doing that on Mark, like Spider-Man with his webs, and Mark was falling for it every time. I'm like, please, Mark.
Yeah, he left everybody.
All Mark do is hold back. Like, damn, do you really want to say the world kill these niggas so they can't hurt people no more?
Really? No, I think about it. The smart
He didn't do that on purpose. He just screamed. Ah.
Then I'm wondering, did another version of him do that?
See, that's what I'm saying. We never saw him do that shit that he was doing to Mark. Look, y'all, he can't even find me a clip. I'm telling you, he was not doing this.
Well, there was one portal. Somebody got the powers. One of the versions of him.
What I'm saying is, I didn't see.
No, he wasn't going crazy.
That's why. And I'm saying that's why the end was a shock. I mean,
here go one where he teleported the Marauder brothers.
Okay, let me see.
Oops, when they was trying to break out of prison.
That's why the ending was a shock to me, y'all. Cause first of all, I'm not thinking about this man no more. I'm not thinking about him no more.
Because he wasn't really prominent in the season.
Exactly. So they never showed it. See?
He just threw the portals up and they walked through it.
But yeah, I didn't appreciate that at all.
Yeah, because both of them got it.
Okay. When they be talking, I be knowing which one is the original and which one is the clone. That's what's funny.
It really is.
It's so easy to tell.
Yeah, see, he took him to a different dimension.
Because the clone damn near be having the original one, just knowing he the original.
Mm-hmm. See, this is the dimension that was wiped out.
And then he goes standing on top of the mountain.
Yeah. So he just wasn't going crazy because he didn't have a reason to. But now that I think about it in hindsight, why you ain't just start teleporting all the Omni-Mans and Marks to a one dimension?
Okay.
Like tricking them, like how they fly right at you through a portal and then get them off the earth.
Because they
can't terrorize what. I mean, you got to do it to all the Viltrumites, but
as much pointless as possible.
I mean, if they all come at him at once, he probably wouldn't be able to do nothing. But if he was somewhere like slyly positioned and like he just start getting them while they flying and just start teleporting them to a different place, like off the universe, like that would be great.
So yeah,
he probably could have been smarter if he was.
They just showed the portals popping up. I want to see that nigga do it with his hand, like how he had did
Mark. Do it at the end of the sea.
No, he didn't.
Oh, right there, he just walked out of it.
They just showed the portal. They didn't show him doing his opening it up. See. Why they won't show it?
I think it's just a mind thing. He just do it with his mind. He's a beast. He had good powers. He just
misused them.
Yeah. Because I ought to start teleporting them off planet. into a different dimension. I'm sorry, that's somebody else.
And you got all this knowledge. You know what the alternatives are.
Literally,
so do something
remember,
about it.
He said he talked to the other versions. They was all in cahoots, and they all built this machine. And then each machine in different dimensions was built up, and then there was so many machines, but then they all blew up at once. And he was the only one left with everybody consciousness and trauma. So it was just crazy. But I mean, I enjoyed the season. He was a good villain, but I'm glad they actually didn't drag it out too long because he needed to be killed. He did. You're not wrong when you say these people need to be killed because the villains in this show is insane.
Mark is gonna have to get comfortable with killing people because
I think once you do it once, it's a lot easier. So that was.
You've always wanted to be a superhero. You said you've been wanting to be Omni-Man your whole life. We all know Mark looked up to his daddy. You can't be in that line of profession and think you're gonna keep your hands clean, Mark. You're just not gonna be able to do it. Correct. Shit do not work like that, like at all. So them people be clowning, then you show up and they clown even worse. And Mark still be nice. This is his first time, and it's because his mama and his brother was there. Again, shout out to Debbie. Him doing that to his mama and him seeing his mama on the fucking kitchen table with her arm like this. What? He said, "Oh, I got something for you." So no, shout out to Mark. I was so happy when he finally killed somebody. I'm like, whoa.
And that's what we need more of going forward, like ass whoopings.
Makes sense.
Done talking, done negotiating. Viltrumites don't want to talk to you. I mean, they do. They want you to submit, but no, like fuck them up on sight. Like you can do it, but you don't want to. It's a conscious thing. It's a mindset. I understand, but now is the time. Like everybody's been trying to get him to this point, so him killing was literally just a big stepping stone that he needed to take.
Yeah, he had to do that because
I hate to say that because I know he want to be pure and good, but you can still be good and kill. Like
yes, you can. How you gonna protect the good people if the bad people is here?
See, Wonder Woman is my version of a perfect hero. She kills only when it's necessary. So if she deems somebody too dangerous to live, she will cut your head off. But if she thinks it's somebody that can be beaten over and over or like imprisoned and possibly detained forever, she won't kill him. But very much so, if you prove her wrong and you come back out and you fuck shit up and she didn't kill you the first time, best believe she coming for you the second time. She carries the sword very much.
I didn't know that. I like that.
Oh yeah, Wonder Woman don't play.
Okay.
Yeah, but the rest of the heroes won't do that.
Mark is on the too nice end of the spectrum for me. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, Mark was already nice. And then going through all of that shit with his daddy, he really was like, man, I'm not nothing like that man.
No. And I think that's another thing, too, why he didn't want to kill. Because he was so desperate to prove that he was not his dad. Mm-hmm. Because that's what everybody's afraid of.
You're not him.
Like we understand that you don't have to prove that to us. You can kill somebody and we still know you not Omni-Man.
Cecil put it plain and simple. Cecil said, the good guys are alive and the bad guys are dead and the good guys are alive. That sounds like a good day to me or whatever Cecil said. Okay. But no, for real. How are you going to protect the good people if all the bad people is running around running the fucking muck?
And if y'all dead too. Like they steady killing the good heroes and
no, they are killing the heroes. I thought Rex was dead. I wasn't complaining either because I'm tired of hearing.
Hold on, can we talk about the Kate scandal? Because why I asked.
That's the purple girl.
Duplicate.
Yeah.
Why her eyes didn't help? She just hit the original like I thought she did. Left him to die. She said, "Fuck no, I didn't die too many times."
She wasn't lying when she said she was tired. She lived through a copy.
She said, "I've been dying over and over and over, and I got all this trauma."
This eyelash is over with, y'all. That's how you know I need to go to bed. Anyway, we're gonna ignore me like I didn't just my eyelash gone. It don't matter. No, but this is the thing. It's time to get off here anyway. We about to record a whole bunch of content. When I tell you all we about to do is he and ha, it don't make no sense. But no, I really want to talk about Invincible because he's seen it more times than me and he knows more about superheroes than me. So I'm going to get my mind together and it's already about 4 or 5 things I ain't even know. And I do be paying attention. If you look at my reaction video, oh, I got to post them. They're not even posted yet. I just thought about it.
This one eyelash is sending me.
Stop. They're all done though. But
I can't.
Listen, when Immortal, first of all, because you know Immortal been wanting to retire. He been wanting to retire. And so after the purple girl was dead, I can't
look at you. It's so funny.
After
duplicate.
The purple after she died. First of all, when Rex got shot in the head, I said, "Ooh!" And then
blood
when he kept,
I'm talking about
like it was squirting out of an artery or something in his head.
Piece of hair coming out the costume. Okay. I'm like,
and when he kept talking, I was like, it got to be that helmet because nigga, if it was straight scalp, I don't know. And then the green girl, she the only one. She's still in the. It ain't an incubator, but it's an incubator.
So I did some additional digging too on Rex. He's not just a normal human. He has.
I know he got something.
Yeah, he has like a kind of like a super serum in him, like kind of like Captain America. Like they made him buff to be a super soldier.
I don't even know which one is Captain America.
The one that carried the shield and be throwing it and be bouncing off the walls and whacking.
I don't know what he be doing. Okay.
But anyway,
that's so funny.
Yeah, like so Rex, he survived that because of his enhancements. So that's why he can punch somebody and they go flying across the room. Exactly. So he does have some enhancements. That's why he survived.
I did not know that. That blind man said, first of all,
the blood was like coming out of his eye. I'm like,
y'all, what is it with Robert Kirkman and violence? I just need somebody to do a study. It's something with Kirkman and violence.
I gotta study George first. George R.R. He ain't paved the way.
That's another conversation.
He paved the way for Sick and Twisted.
Man, Kirkman loved him some violence. So going into Invincible, I knew it was gonna be some visceral fights, like
because Walking Dead was toned down.
I feel like they're gonna be getting into some anime type fights, like beating the shit out of each other. Coming up in the future, I don't know, but they already do that because they superheroes.
Watch that Adam Eve special because I already knew the season was gonna be ignorant when I saw that.
Man, Kirkman is so ignorant. I'm telling you, like somebody gotta get the slot beat out of them. They have to, or like it ain't a Kirkman production. It ain't a Kirkman writing. If somebody ain't getting beat up at some point.
Kirkman loves trauma.
Yes, he do.
He loves trauma.
No, but that's what I was about to say. That's how y'all know I really be paying attention. Because when she died, nothing to play with you. When she died, and Immortal finally retired, as soon as she came to the house, I said she was supposed to be dead. Like I already knew everything that happened, and nobody knew she had kept a copy. And I was like, see, y'all, I really do be paying attention. Like I swear, but I be finna fall asleep. But no, season 2 was alive. It was season 2 was okay. Season 1 was heartbreak, I would say. Season 2 was disrespectful, ignorant. Omni-Man and went and had another baby. Come get your brother. They shoot motherfuckers in the head. Mark is a villain in different dimensions. Splitting people wigs.
Paralyzing them. Talking about, I come visit you.
That Viltrumite bitch, when Mark and Debbie, Mark and Debbie, Mark and Amber finally went on a date.
Oh, pick Amber up by her neck and said, "I'll snap."
You hear me? Stop it. Stop
it. Did you see Amber eyes? She was like,
I said, y'all, I don't even remember what I said in my reaction.
Because that shit was funny.
I don't even remember.
Like the eyes went to the top of her head because she was getting her life choked out. I knew something. Let me tell y'all something. Every time something finna happen, I knew something was finna happen. I was ready. You're not finna look up the clip. That's not funny. No, that picture. Hold on. Keep talking.
That's not funny. Y'all, that's not funny. Because I don't want to see no black lady get choked. That's not funny. What was I saying? I knew something bad was about to happen. And when I heard somebody just start talking, I said, that's a Viltrumite. Bitch, like, I instantly, like, I already knew. I said, oh my God, please don't kill Amber. Please don't kill Amber. Mark just got back from his trip of going to get his little brother. He take Amber on a date. And now it's some whole other shit. And now they said, we don't give a fuck if you don't want to do it. You're Omni-Man's son. Complete his mission. Or else. And I'm like, what we gonna do? We can't fight all the Viltrumites.
Right.
But shout out to One Eye. What's One Eye? One Eye.
Oh, my,
don't got an A?
Alan.
I fuck with Alan. Alan is playing the long game. Alan is trying to figure out how the fuck we gonna defeat these Viltrumites, okay? He went looking for Omni-Man and did exactly what he needed to do to get to Omni-Man by the end of season 2. What are you doing here? Here to get you, man. Like,
hold on, because the way her eyes, they went up to her head. She was getting the shit choked out of her. That shit was so funny.
I just want to know why that's funny. Because he think everything is joke. Like, I was like...
Because why is she choking her up like that? Like, she could not breathe. She said...
Could you imagine you on a date with your man, and a bitch just lift you up out the fucking chair? Like, I don't even want shit to eat now. Funny. That was terrible. What else happened? But yeah, breaking Debbie arm, throwing the baby around. Like, season 2 got disrespectful.
No, it did.
Disrespectful. So, yeah. Season 2 was good. I just prefer season 1.
Honorable mention, why the fuck is people taking a cruise when y'all know there's crazy ass sea creatures in the ocean?
Bless their heart.
Because
them people on that damn boat.
Like, I'm on a cruise having fun, drinking. Next thing I know, a fucking giant squid
the Kraken
up the damn,
comes out of the fucking ocean.
Like, y'all didn't know that was there? Mm-hmm. There wasn't no sightings, no theories. Nobody went fishing out there. Nobody went deep diving. Like, y'all, some of these situations is avoidable. I'm sorry. Like, y'all just be wanting to die. Like, that was a suicide cruise. Like,
and I'm tired of seeing my favorite character, Debbie, down bad.
No, for real. Season 3 needs to be healing for Debbie. Like,
I'm telling you.
But she really was happy with Oliver. Like, she was upset at first, but he really was growing on her. Like,
she was in shock.
I think it really gave her a distraction. Even though, as much as it was a constant reminder, it was a distraction. Like, okay, I get another chance to do this. Like, she was feeling loved because Oliver loves her.
She got to have another baby without having to have one.
Correct. Like, and a baby, it don't know how to do nothing but love. So, like, she's literally just receiving love. Of course, Mark does too, but he's not always there to console her.
And Mark is at the teenage age right now, so you know Mark ain't trying to really hit shit his mama talking about. Obviously, he loves his mama always.
And they do be having deep conversations.
Yeah, he'll die about her, but he's a teenager right now, and y'all know how teenagers are. So Mark is literally trying to get his shit together in his mind. If he won't believe Cecil, he ain't gonna believe nobody. Cecil, this is his line of work. He said the good guys are alive and the bad guys are dead. And Mark was like, you weren't there. Like, trust me, Cecil done seen some shit worse than what you did, okay? He done seen some shit. Mm-hmm. And Cecil trusts you. Come on now. He don't trust your daddy, but he trusts you. But yeah, Mark going through it, Debbie going through it, Amber going through it. Oliver don't know what's going on. But he's in the mix. If Omni-Man try to redeem himself, I'm still not redeeming him.
He did too much damage.
He unredeemable to me.
I don't think everybody deserves redemption.
Yeah, no.
You can go and do the right thing.
And it seems like they're really setting up his redemption arc. Alan is there. They're going to break out of jail. They're going to come get shit together.
We need him. Like, this is one of those...
fuck him is what I'm saying.
No, it is. But it's just one of those scenarios. Like, we need everybody we can get. We got Alan. We got the hidden Viltrumite, the old man.
That's what I was about to say. So, shout out to Alan. Because, and the dude who is not an incubator, but it's an incubator. That's what I'm going to keep calling it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The incubator. When he had Alan in the incubator, after the Viltrumites literally beat the shit out of him, he turned it off. Because he was like, either he going to die, or what I did to fortify him, he finna come out better than ever. Because of the Viltrumite damage, and he didn't die, he's stronger than that now. Like, so he literally has Viltrumite strength from the work that the man did on him. I said,
he doubled down on his project.
We have to do that some more. We need, first of all, Mark is Viltrumite, but he still needs that. Wait. Could you imagine if after Mark got the shit beat out of him by his daddy and he was half dead, if that dude would have reinforced Mark, nigga?
I know. It would have, yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Stop it.
But see, didn't they say, I might be wrong, I might be making this shit up. Didn't they say Alan was the only one that was successful in that program? Like, they tried to do it. I'm trying not to look at it.
Everything is funny.
But, like, he was, like, the only one that was successful in that program with that serum. So, yeah. But if they can get more of him.
Alan is one of one. He's the first one.
Whatever his people is, go find them and give them this serum.
That's only some work that a Viltrumite could do.
Literally.
But yeah,
and then Mark can beat the shit out of all of them. And then we got an army.
Man.
But now also, I don't even know how we skipped over this long. There are weapons out there that can stop Viltrumites. Remember there's that ray from the books?
Oh yeah. Because nobody is invincible. Everybody can get hurt by something.
Correct. So there's that planet where the gravity is so intense that the Viltrumites can't, you know what I mean?
That's where Debbie need to go live.
No, but the creatures, they maul anything living.
Jesus.
Yeah, remember, it's because the creatures was about to beat, Omni-Man's ass in the flashback. But if we can get Viltrumites lured there, which is where fucking Angstrom Levy would have came in handy if he was fucking alive. He could have been sending them motherfuckers to that planet to get fucking ate up.
You so big and bad, and you over at Debbie house bothering her. Why don't you go fight a villain? You want somebody to fight, or just go straight to Mark and start swinging off him. Get the fuck out of Debbie house.
But that's what I'm wondering too. Is Angstrom Levy dead? Because like I mentioned earlier, no, but like the version from this Earth, because he came from a different Earth. Ours don't have no trauma because Mark and Omni-Man didn't do nothing to him yet.
Well,
so is there one version of him still alive with powers, the only one left that maybe we can use to do stuff like that? Because how are we gonna get the Viltrumites to that random planet in that storybook? How are we gonna lure them there?
It would be easy if, because they already told Mark, you got to do your daddy mission or else, because you his son and we don't give a fuck. You're a fucking Viltrumite. Mark could literally just be running away from him and they would chase him. I mean, so that wouldn't be hard.
But like how far?
Because they're going to kill Mark if he don't do his.
But we don't know where it's at, how far it is. I mean, Omni-Man was faster than Mark, and Mark,
of course,
you know what I mean. They might be faster. So how he gonna run?
Oh, they definitely faster than Mark.
So that's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna be able to
get beating the shit out of Mark.
And then Mark, even if he lured, now he got to be strong enough to get out himself, or he's just gonna die right along with him. That's why I'm like Angstrom Levy. If there's a version of him alive somewhere out there that didn't die, he would be helpful in these scenarios.
Adam Eve
we can have them sent there.
Adam Eve will be helpful with that too.
Literally. And then we got there's also the technology that they built in the future to rescue Mark. Because remember, Mark was in a different dimension. If they can rebuild that a little bit earlier, and we can find out how to teleport people.
Oh, I was gonna talk about that. We know they have a time machine from the end of season 2, and
but not just a time machine, interdimensional time machine.
Yes,
because Mark was in a different universe,
and she told Mark, hey, tell her you love her. So even if you don't tell her something so she can move on with her life. And I'm like, girl, that was your friend. You could have been said something to him. Mark, I like you. And then you gonna fuck up the timeline. Like, no, bitch, you should have been did that. That was very selfish. And this is another thing with Adam Eve. Where does she live at now? Does she still live at her mom and daddy house?
No, one day the tree house.
Okay, that's what I figured. Cause she don't always go in the house. I don't like her daddy.
No, her daddy ain't shit. Watch the Adam Eve special.
I don't like her daddy. Because this is my thing. I just don't understand. How are you a fat ass man that ain't nothing to eat in the house? Bag. He look like he got the Santa belly. How are you fat and there's nothing to eat in your house? Your daughter is hungry.
And then she go and put some food in the refrigerator and you're mad. I'm not eating this shit.
Cussing her out.
I'm talking about big attitude. Fucking food. She can materialize money right in front of his fucking face, and he's like, "I don't want that shit." He
too good for it, so nah. I don't like her daddy. Her mama.
Watch that special. That'll really tell you some shit. When you think he really ain't shit, that Adam Eve special.
I didn't like him from his first introduction.
He's terrible.
And her mama, I don't like her mama either because she go along with it. Why the fuck you letting him talk to your daughter like that? She came out of your coochie. That's your daughter.
She's weak-willed.
And I don't like her either. Cause who the fuck you talk to? You ain't talking to my daughter like that. Stop it. So I don't like her mama. I don't like people. I don't like her mama or her daddy. Heavy on don't like her daddy.
Which is crazy because she can't even use the excuse, "Oh, I need him financially." Because Adam Eve can make $1 million in your fucking face. She gonna make sure y'all good, but she don't want it.
It's whatever my husband say.
Yeah, you gonna let you and her get beaten down with words. Probably physically abuse her and all types of other shit.
In the house, hungry. Need money, but he got too much pride.
These people.
So he got too much pride for his daughter to help him. Okay, why are you in a position where you need help from your daughter, sir?
Literally.
You got too much pride to take it. You shouldn't let yourself get in that situation.
And then mad at her.
Clearly, you worried about the wrong shit. Exactly. So she could save his life. He still don't care.
Literally.
So I don't know what it is. What a Diddy. I don't know why he act like that, but I don't like him. But
he's terrible.
I guess that's why. It's like all these years she had this tension with her parents, and then she loved this boy and scared to tell him. Like, damn, she needs somebody to talk to. So I don't know. Adam Eve got a lot going on. I do need to watch that special because it'll give me a lot more about her character. It was in between 1 and 2. That's when it came out.
Yes.
How long is it?
It's a full episode, like 55 minutes.
Damn, 55 minutes.
It's a full episode.
All right, I'm gonna see about that. But yeah, Invincible season 2 was a lot. I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen with Oliver. I want Debbie to heal. I want Debbie to have peace. Debbie deserves all of the above. I want Amber to know peace as well. Having a superhero boyfriend is not easy, and I couldn't imagine somebody being gone 24/7. Even though I ain't got to be in nobody's face 24/7, the fact that you don't even know if this nigga ever gonna come back, like it's that's a whole.
And they're missing all their big life moments together.
Exactly, and it's like every time y'all get like, first of all, Mark ain't even started fucking till he got with Amber. Let's just start there. I don't know if Amber was already fucking, but Mark was the awkward one. Amber was with it.
She was.
But Mark, he lost his first love. I feel so bad. Mark deserves. Mark got to heal from his. Mark literally got daddy issues, unfortunately.
Which is crazy because it came so late in the game because he was nothing but a perfect dad to him.
And the devastation of wanting to be like your daddy your entire life. He's literally king of the fucking world. Literally, Omni-Man is the king of the world.
You want to be nothing like him all of a sudden.
And for him to damn near kill you.
Disrespect your mama, kill millions of people. Like, just insane. And then to watch the world have to heal. Like, and then no matter how many people you save, how many people you help, it'll never make up for all the damage that was done.
Yes.
Like, he was just saving people in the first episode in the opening with no emotion. No emotion, because he's like, there's no way I can make up the damage that was done. I couldn't stop this. Like, terrible.
I hate Omni-Man, but sometimes I don't even know where to stand with him, because it's like, okay, you a Viltrumite, you know what you were sent to Earth to do, and it's like, you really did seem like you. Well, it don't seem like it. You did. You liked living a normal life, but what was the specific reason for you to not go through with your Viltrumite orders and preparing the Earth for Viltrumite rule? Like, what was it specifically? Was it just that you was just so in love with Debbie you didn't? Because I know you ain't forget, and I'm sure they were sending reminders like, "You still down there? You ain't told them folks about us yet."
Well, it's only been 18 years. You know, to them that's nothing.
Nigga, but they know how fast humans age compared to them. They know how long that is.
But
to
they don't
never
care.
do nothing.
They don't care. They didn't care. No. Because he was the top soldier.
That's so how he got away with it. I forget.
Yeah, they're not questioning.
So he wasn't regular getting sent to Earth. Well, it's like, nigga, you better be down there doing your job. We watching you. Because obviously they can watch him.
Yeah, he was one of the top dogs. Like,
he is.
The top dogs now look up to him still. They like, we so disappointed in your
Even
ass.
the little boys that work at the prison, he was like, sir, I looked up to you or whatever. He was talking to Omni-Man because he thought Omni-Man was about to start begging for his life. He was like, I'm just trying to walk on my own, nigga. I'd never beg for my life.
Right.
But, yeah, Omni-Man is the Viltrumite, but, man. And that Viltrumite, I knew that Viltrumite wasn't dead. That Viltrumite that came back.
Which one?
When he was tearing up the planet. There was a black man, right?
The one at the bug planet? Is that the one you talking about?
The black man, the Viltrumite, right?
Yeah.
I knew he wasn't dead. I said, y'all ain't show it. I know he wasn't
dead. Are you talking about the one who guts that was ripped out?
Yes. Didn't he come back and hurt somebody?
He broke Nolan's back. Or something.
Yeah, that was him beating the shit out of Nolan.
Yeah, that was
thank you. Not you saying his government name. Omni-Man, his real name, where he from, Omni-Man. It felt so good to see somebody get some licks in on him.
No, Omni-Man is his human superhero name that they gave him. Right?
Oh, yeah, Omni-Man.
Yeah. The rest of them names are
Omni-Man, Nolan, I hate him. The only person I ever hear say Nolan is Debbie. And Cecil says 50-50.
What did the Viltrumites call him?
I don't never remember him saying his name.
Nolan. Yeah, they call him Nolan.
Probably do.
Because he called them by their real names.
Okay. But that black man came back, boy. It felt so good to see Omni-Man get beat up a little bit. I said, finally. Finally.
I just know we need him.
Get back.
We just gonna need him to fight in this bigger war. I don't really care how his ending go, as far as like if he get killed in the war or not. I don't care. But when the big fight come, we need everybody checked in.
We do.
Everybody. Even if you think you can't help, you a distraction until you die.
What I would like to see in season 3 is the Viltrumite planet, because I want to know how many people they have. We have not actually, like, obviously we've seen clips of stuff going on, but we have not been to the Viltrumite planet.
What did the civilians do?
I'm going to actually go to the Viltrumite planet in season 3. That way we can know what the hell going on with these people. So
the Viltrumite planet is called Viltrum.
What?
It's called Viltrum. The planet.
I can't look at you without laughing. Viltrum is the name of it. I want to go where the Viltrumites is from because I want to see them. But yeah. That's what I want for season 3. What do you want for season 3?
Adam and Eve and Mark.
Oh my God. I don't see it. It's cringe. Like, girl, that's your friend. Y'all be sitting down on top of the treehouse just talking to each other. You could have been told him you love him, girl.
She's shy. She's nervous. But plus he was with Amber and she just didn't want to be that girl that
he was with Amber in the beginning.
No, but I don't think she didn't really know him as much, and he didn't really know her.
Nah.
So. I think he thought she was out of his league, but she wasn't.
Like, I hope it ain't no more time travel. I know it's gonna be some, but I hope it ain't no more time travel in season.
Maybe.
I want to know what happened to the timeline if Mark goes with what she said. So I don't know what the timeline. It's definitely gonna change because that hadn't happened before she changed it. Mm-hmm. Also, why did Rex have on Rudy's suit? One of those.
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Okay. Why did he have one of those?
It's part of another mystery. I think Rex is going to be a different character moving forward, but I don't know.
It makes sense. I wish he would grow up.
I think he will. He'll mature just a bit.
I'm so sleepy. I was about to say something though. Oh yeah, I wanna know what the effects of that are gonna be. I really need to know. I want to know what the effects of it are going to be.
And the only other thing I'm looking forward to is Oliver. Like I said, I want to see, because I really do think he was a strategic.
It's fuck Oliver Daddy. For sure. Oliver's cool though. Y'all know I love 80s. Yeah. So yeah, no, Oliver was cool. But yeah, it was a drag. It's like season 2 hit me like this. Mark got his powers. He trying to figure out life.
They shouldn't have
being a teenager. And then Omni-Man said, how long was the break between 1 and 2?
3 months.
Season 1 to season 2.
Oh.
It was years.
2 years. 2.5.
Damn. Maybe. I thought it was 3.
It might have been 3. I can look. Shoot, I don't remember.
Just do season 1 air date, season 2 air date. But yeah, I didn't like that break. And then, like you said, they broke it up again and put a break in between the first half of season 2 and the second half of season 2, which I didn't like that. It threw off my watch schedule too.
Everybody, that's like, can we just? It's 8 episodes.
Give me once a week, please.
Like, if it wasn't ready, just don't release them. Like, that's just how it is. So it aired. It aired in March 25th, 2021, and then November 3rd, 2023. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. I can't even count those. But yeah, no, we finna get off here.
It's been about 2.
What else you want for season 3? What else you want to talk to the people about with Invincible?
No, that's really what
I'm just like in the middle.
We need the weapons. That's what we need. The weapons and more ways to kill Viltrumites on a mass level. We need to find more than beasts. Like, we literally, it's going to come down to distractions, weapons to kill them, and I don't know, just a means so that, like, when they all come at us at once, we ain't just getting slaughtered.
And it's always going to be brains over brawn. Somebody might be whooping your ass, but baby, you got to figure out how to get out of it.
They're caught.
Very.
So they're gonna come in and they're about to wipe us out.
Viltrumites are supremacists. Mm-hmm. Like, they literally say it. Do y'all be listening to the actual conversations that these Viltrumites be having? That's another reason why I don't like watching it. Like, I'm not finna sit here and listen to a bunch of supremacists talking about why every other species in the galaxy is beneath them. Like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, that's great.
I see your POV and how you feel about shit, but I don't want to hear that shit. But yeah, I'm tired of these Viltrumites. They need their ass handed to them so bad. I want to make the Viltrumites go extinct.
They need to. I don't see another way forward, honestly. But mass genocide of the Viltrumites.
Like,
sorry.
The Viltrumites is born.
Yeah, like because they're so rotten that the whole thing needs just weeded out, like burnt. Mm. Like, their whole ideology needs destroyed. Mark can restart the Viltrumite. I mean, it's only going to be half Viltrumite. Mm-hmm. So they'll never be at their full peak. But they don't need to be. Because, that power, it leads them to be, it leads them to crave power and be dominant and, like you said, a supremacist. So.
Yeah, nah, it's terrible. I hate watching supremacists, y'all. I really do. That's why, let me tell y'all something. Going my whole life, never seeing them Avatar movies, I knew peace. I really don't know peace. Watched the first Avatar movie and then went to the theater as soon as I was done watching that to watch the second one. That was some of the most depressing shit I watched in a long time. I said, why the fuck do people watch this shit? I understand the animation is insane for it and all of that, but I can't watch that shit. It's fucking depressing, terrible.
I ain't never seen no Avatar, nothing. So I don't know.
Oh, it's terrible. Let me tell y'all something. Being black, I hate watching oppression. I hate watching it. It has to be done a very specific way for me to even be able to watch it. So, but yeah. We've been recording this an hour.
Yeah, this was a nice
We were
time.
supposed to be on here 45 minutes. I ain't even like season 2, and we did all this talking. But no, I needed that information. I feel a little bit better now.
It was a good chat.
About season 2. I'm telling you, y'all, I done lost the eyelash. I'm finna go put it back on. I didn't even really put it on this morning anyway. So, I'm not surprised it came off. But yeah, you want to say bye to the people?
Y'all can find me on Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. Full reactions on Patreon.
Same place he always say.
And the regular ones on YouTube.